quiet, stop walking. Be quiet, don't move. Be quiet, stop talking. Be quiet, don't move. Quiet, stop walking. Somebody's talking. Be quiet, stop walking. Somebody's talking. Quiet, stop walking. Somebody's talking. Be quiet, stop walking. Somebody's talking. Quiet, stop walking. Somebody's talking. Be quiet, stop walking. Somebody's talking.
Hello, folks. Happy Friday. Welcome back to another Behind the Investigation. Jared,
Brent,
and Ed. Pasadena Paranormal. How's everybody's week, fellers?
good week for me, always.
Yeah.
It was all right. You know, I mean, I got a little things stressing me out right now, but I'll get past them.
I think we all have a few things that stress us out.
These things are just compiling one on the other, you know.
What's up,
I need,
Jim?
to go lock myself in a dark room and talk to some dead people or something.
I hear you. Well, that's coming up soon. We'll be doing that here in a... Hey, Jane, what's up?
Jane,
Heather, what's up?
Heather, Joe.
Restless, what's up? What's up, Jim? Jim is a new member of the group, Brent. Restless Spirits. We've added Restless Spirits to the group.
Awesome.
Spectoral, right?
Spectoral. Deb, what's up?
Joe, if you want to go ahead and ask Ed, go ahead. He's right there. Hey, what's up, Philip? How are you?
Oh, jury duty. Boo.
Oh, tell me about it, right?
I hate it. I gotta go sit in a room, and then when they find out I'm former law enforcement, then I get kicked out most of the time.
We got a nice show picked out for you tonight. We're going to talk about a few things. Just let a few more people get in here. But Joe wants to communicate with you, Ed, and possibly do a Zoom about the Billy Bean house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So if it's okay, I'll give him your email address or your phone number, or I'll give you his phone number, and you guys can set that up. Joe wants to do an interview, and he wants to do a show about your old house.
I would love to hear this.
I think it'll be a good one.
It would be. It'd be real good.
Joe puts together a good show.
We'll call it. Yeah, just pass him my email, phone number, and we'll set something up.
Yep.
Outside.
Sounds good. Hey, Court, what's up?
Court.
Thanks for coming in. Philip, that sounds horrible. 7:30 to 5:45, and you were cut.
Man,
I would have been mad myself.
I don't know if you guys have done it before or anybody, but they give you your $10, and look, I make very good money. $10 does not cut what I make in a day.
Right? It doesn't cut what I make in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and then they come back, and then they come with the generous drawer program to give money to. I hate saying it, to the homeless kids. I'm like, no, this is my lunch money, okay? If I go to this $10 is buying me lunch or paying for parking.
Especially when you're in the Annapolis courthouse, and you can walk right down the street to the 7-Eleven to get yourself a burger bite.
Well, see, I don't use the free parking. I park at the garage by the courthouse and pay the $20 for the day. So
yeah.
Speaking of Annapolis, before we get into tonight's show, one day I took off work because I was sick as a dog. But then again, hey, Throughdale, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
So I took off work, and me and Jackie decided to go down to Annapolis and do some video for her channel, and also do some scouting. And we got a reply from a very cool place that is interested in an investigation. So that's going to be, and we may have to rework our schedule on that one. It is a bar that's open till 2 a.m. So we got to find something that works, but this place has been around since 1750. So
I knew since 11 years old that something was in that place. I just say that
Oh.
right now. Before I knew what I was able to pick up and stuff.
Yeah, after BTI tonight, Heather has a 500 or 700 subscriber
Yep.
live tonight. It's also pinned at the top. It's pinned up at the top. After BTI, go ahead and click that. Go over and hang out for a little bit with Heather.
Yeah.
I know I will for a little bit, and I know probably Brent will. For
Yep. You know I'll be in there, witches.
But yep. So updates on the channel this week. We had a Jared solo, which you had a Brent solo. You had two Brent solos. You had an Ed solo, and then hey, you know what? I need to do one.
Yep. Florida, what's going on?
Florida, hey, what's up? Florida shares us out on Twitter all the time, and I appreciate that.
Love you, sis. Thank you.
Yes, Courtney, I think the session was great. There was a lot of things that happened in that session. If you didn't watch episode 6, it would be a good thing to do to watch that, because bits and pieces of the solo are in that documentary that are edited, and the things that came through. Ed did the review on that, and he did a really good job with the review. Some things came through that got pretty deep, pretty heavy, and had to be addressed religiously. And I hope I did a good job and was able to calm one person that we ran into before.
Yep.
I knew right away it was her. The woman that was stuck.
Yep.
You know? I knew right away it was her. And I feel sorry for her. I hope just like some of these EVPs, the woman that we got through this walkthrough Saturday, I feel sorry for her too.
Yeah, bro.
I can hear the anguish in her voice. Pretty crazy stuff. But we did have a premiere Wednesday. If you didn't check that out, go back, give it a watch, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know. York, PA. That's not that far away. We pass York going up to Carlisle all the time. Yeah. But yeah, if you missed that premiere, go ahead, check it out. It's a case files from Laurel Museum. And we have an Ed and Jackie flashlight session coming up next week. This is Ed and Jackie's flashlight session in the attic while I was doing the solo in the office. Hey, Sue, what's up? So that's Wednesday at 9:15. Get ready for that one. That's a good stuff. That's some good stuff there. Ed, you want to elaborate on that for a little bit?
For the flashlight session?
Yeah, because you got some feelings there.
Man, you're talking about for Laurel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that one's kind of, I let the flag fly in that one.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? Like, something just said, hey, just run with this. And I was like, screw it. Let's go with it. Let's see what happens. And I mean, that light interacted. When people talk about, oh, the light heats up and expands, and Brent, we've talked about this before. That light was so direct that night that everything I said, there's no way. There's no heat, expansion, cooling. I don't care. You cannot convince me otherwise. You can give me $1 million, and I'll still say, nope, you're wrong.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
it's also an incandescent light.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
I picked up on family members, relationships, the time periods of living in the house and everything. I was just like, bam, bam, bam. I was just.
I want to bring up something that Joe heard at the end of the premiere Wednesday.
Joe heard 1860, which I heard and you heard during the review, but he also picked up Civil War. And if you remember at the time, you and Jackie were talking about the war upstairs.
Yeah.
And that came through on the Echovox downstairs. So that's very cool.
It is cool.
That's a cool situation right there. Hold on, through the veil. You are now blue. Tessa, what's up?
Tessa's talking to the sheriff.
The sheriff? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
IPD at Tessa's house.
Hey, I've had that happen in Benson Hammond before with the other group.
Yeah.
First time I took them to investigate, and all of a sudden we come downstairs and the lights were flashing outside. We're like, what? What's going on here? And of course, I'm the one that's walk out and talk to him.
At BHH?
Yeah.
Really?
So what happened is,
I remember hearing about that.
Hillary was there with us, and luckily Hillary was there that night because after that, Hillary just let us come and go as we wanted, as long as we prearranged. And we see the lights, and they weren't used to seeing people there that late at night.
Oh,
You know?
so they thought someone broke in?
Yeah, they're just trying to figure out why all these cars were there. I mean, there was like 5 cars and everything. But what's funny is that it was one officer at first, in just a single patrol vehicle. And then while I'm out there talking to him, and luckily I had my military police hoodie on that night, here comes a van pulling in. They had trainees with them. So the trainees, like,
Get your pepper spray, boys.
yeah, they all get out the van like, wait, what are you guys doing? And we're like, oh, we're ghost hunting, And they're like, can we come in and see?
No,
yeah.
really?
So it was pretty. And actually, what's funny is the time after that, they were there too. But they knew who we were. Like, yeah, we thought you guys were ghost hunting. We won't come in and see again.
Damn, cool.
So that's pretty cool right there. Ed, Joe said he also heard Ed coming through the Echo Vox. Ed comes through the Echo Vox a lot. So does Brent. Yes, we don't do anything without permission.
Absolutely. And we're not big on condoning for people who just, go trespassing. We don't condone that.
We don't condone. Yeah.
And that's one of the things I hate when you see the people who trespass and say, like, there's a local group for Maryland, abandoned places in Maryland. And some of the places I see them going into, I'm like, you're not supposed to be there.
But the big thing is, I mean, I think, we can show proof of it. There's nothing special about us personality-wise, I don't think. We ask. You may ask 500 people and only, 10 say yes, but ask. And you will get permission, I guarantee it. Just conduct yourself properly.
We're at a point where we almost got too much permission.
Steve, what's up, brother? Steve, cheers.
Yeah. What's going on, brother?
So next week, flashlight session. Hey, Cassie, what's up? How are you? Flashlight session.
Cassie? Hold on. Hey, look. Bam.
Oh, look at that, Cassie.
Oh, yeah. My girl.
Was that coffee in that mug?
No, it's vodka.
You should have brought that to 2 Mile House. Maybe we would have fucking got action. Wait. So I wanted to elaborate a little bit, spend a few minutes on Ed's ghost tour at the Benson Hammond last week. Ed, how was your feelings on that?
It went good. So, the way I run my ghost tours is I like to rotate the members of the team through, especially since 4 people, myself and the 3 others are, sensitives. Rotate different people through with the groups and swap, interchange us so they can all experience with somebody else. And sometimes you might get somebody getting different stuff in. And we had good interaction. I think that everybody seemed to like it. A lot of people were from, follow this page. And actually, I want to say there was at least 3 people who were like, hey, if you got anybody that cancels that Rising Sun, let me know. So they definitely want to do it. And I say one of the ones is that I enjoyed the meeting was Riley. That's messaged us before. She's followed us here and everything. It was great taking somebody like her out because for those of you guys who don't know, I came across Riley in another page here on Facebook. It's just Maryland is a call it not a state page. And she posted, hey, has anybody ever went to Fells Point? I forget what building it was. And she said she went there, stayed a night in this inn, and was trying to investigate, and people just ridiculed her. And I'm like, hold on. You can't say that her experiences or, belief in that is not right. And people, it's a typical skeptic stuff you get,
Yeah.
And when she got done with the tour, she messaged me the next day, and she's like, I really liked it, opened up her eyes, and, showed her how things are done and, how we do things and the real. So I think it opened her up a little bit, and she's more ready to get in and do more stuff. So that was awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
We had another person in the second group. He's like, look, I want to believe so bad, but I want to be a skeptic too. I'm like, you're the people I like bringing along.
Yeah.
because he said, look, I've seen the videos. I like the videos, but you can do anything in videos these days. I'm like, you're right. And as we're talking, the light comes on.
Mario.
And I'm like, you saw that? He goes, there's no way you did that. You're over here next to me. So,
Yep. Hey, there's no push buttons on these lights, folks.
yeah, it's great. It's great taking people out and opening them up, especially when they have doubt or they have that inkling into like, hey, you know, I'm kind of interested, but I don't know what to look for, and give them a good experience.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that the tour was able to bring some funds to Benson Hammond, and we had a good time. Me and Ed and Jackie will be at Benson Hammond tomorrow. For the folks on the Facebook page, we'll be there. Hey, Bluegrass, what's up? Mario, what's going on, brother? Me, Ed, and Jackie will be there tomorrow. I'm bringing the ghost box and I'm bringing the Bible box, and we're gonna hang out and maybe do a little session or two and see what happens. Also, next week, for the folks that are coming to the Rising Sun investigation public tour, please come a little bit early so you can sign the waivers. That should be a good one. Yes, the Bible box. Dad, me and Brent were talking about your Bible box.
Yeah, Dad.
We're implementing a new sensor in your Bible box, and it's going to be a little bit different from ours, a little bit of an upgrade.
It's an upgrade. It's way nicer. It's
way nicer. We'll get it to you soon. As soon as Brent gets me the list, I'll get the stuff and get it over to him.
Yep.
And we'll get it made for you. We promise. You know, Deb, I'm very busy.
Speaking of Rising Sun, I will not be there next Saturday.
All right. I can probably handle it myself, or
I'll be closer to Brent at that time.
Oh, if you want a Bible box, let us know. Let us know. Hit me up in the messenger, and if you're interested, we'll make you one. It's an ultrasonic sensor that lets you know what is breaking the loop with how many feet away it is.
Exactly. The new sensor gives an exact measurement, not just a light. It gives you an exact distance. Like it's, however many feet away, feet and inches. It's pretty cool.
Basically the same technology of the $350 music box, just doesn't play nice little music. It has
not basically. It's the exact same. Only it doesn't play. Ours is not going to play music. You can make it play music.
Hey, if anybody wants one, let us know. We'll make you one. I think we're only going to charge about $85 for them, Brent. You're thinking?
Yeah, that'll be it.
$85. It's a lot better than the $300 that you're going to spend for a music box. So, with that being said, let's move on. I got some things to share with you. For anybody in the area of Pasadena, Maryland, go ahead, get your Funyuns.
Funyuns?
Did she just come down and get those?
That's the second bag.
Are these snack bags or?
Yeah, I sure do hope. Philip, let me know. Just send me a message. It might take a while for us to make one, but we'll get it to you. We will. If you're interested, this team's all about trying to better the field with the work that we do, and if it means putting equipment out there that is being overcharged for the same equipment at a cheaper price, that's going to help folks.
I mean, I would say go a step further than that. We'll also tell you exactly how the technology works 100% and what it's supposed to, what it's designed to detect. It's not designed to detect spirits. All right, that's not what it's designed to detect. But we can tell you exactly what it is designed to detect and what could trick it so you can understand the technology. And if something happens that doesn't fall in line with those parameters,
well,
you may be having something.
Mr. Wyatt, he's an ITC wizard, so
gotcha. I'm with you. I mean, ITC.
He should know exactly what an ultrasonic sensor does.
But for everybody, I'm talking to the masses. We will explain exactly what it does, and we'll show you how to make it and what we use. So go make it yourself. We don't have to make it for you. I think everybody should make it themselves, and I will do my best to make it as easy as possible to
Yep.
assemble one of these devices and show you how to do it.
Exactly.
If you don't want to do it yourself and you want to pay for it, then we got you.
And we'll do it for you, but we'll charge a fraction of the price of what all the big name folks are doing.
Exactly.
So Saturday we had a walkthrough, and come to find out that this walkthrough is from one of the most active locations inside of historic Ellicott City, Maryland. Anybody in the Pasadena, Maryland area? Hey, Paradox, hold on. Go ahead, you're blue. Everybody's blue here. Please subscribe to everybody. Everybody subscribe. All you have to do is click on each channel's name and you can go to the channel and subscribe. Everybody support everybody here, please. So, Ellicott City, known as one of the most haunted cities in Maryland. And this place inside of Ellicott City is in the Haunted Ellicott City book.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do a lot of research on this place because we know the names of the children. We know the story and how they died, the year. The Bohemian House is where we're going to be investigating on 11/5. And me and Jackie went for a walkthrough Saturday, and Ed's going to do a walkthrough Sunday. Now, me and Ed are not going to share the information that we feel from this walkthrough until investigation night.
I love this. I love this.
I love this idea too. I really do. And we're going to be going live for a half hour. Me from YouTube, Ed and Jackie from Facebook, at the same time, 9:30 on the 5th. So that'll be cool. I'm going to be in the attic. Jackie and Ed possibly downstairs, second floor. Second floor is very active, which you will see here in a second with the EVPs that we caught during the walkthrough. So initially going into this, I'm very excited about this investigation. So I'm going to share one of the EVPs that we caught. All right. Yep, look at that, folks. That's all Oddfellows right there. We'll be putting that together here soon. So here you go.
Those shiny lights will come out, and typically children love playing with those. Do you know the kids in love playing with those? Do you know the kids in Laurel that love playing with those? Do you know the kids in Laurel that are like you?
So, that was pretty good. Oh, hold on. That was pretty good. That's a woman screaming, "Oh my God." I feel that this is the woman who was the mother of the children that died of typhoid fever. And that's her residual scream that we captured. Now, the past owners of this location named the toy store Mumbles and Squeaks because of the mumbles and squeaks of the children's voices that they heard. That sounded a lot like a mumble and squeak to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand why they named it Mumbles and Squeaks now, because holy crap. I mean, when I did the review on this in the wave pattern followed exactly that woman's voice. It was like, and spiked at the end. Very cool. Very cool. And then we have another one. This one's very cool.
Oh no, Brent's got live PD going on again.
Sorry, guys. It's almost past. I think they're going.
It's all right. Let me see. Hold on. Where are we at? Aye. Am I sharing?
Somebody.
No.
No. Hold on.
The other one, by the way, just shared the folder. You never saw the actual
What?
video. Yeah, just so you know.
Oh my.
You didn't really share. You shared your screen, but you didn't share the video. You got to have the video up and then share that exact screen once the video's up. So now we see the folders. We do not see the video.
All right.
Stop.
Hold on.
What did that say? Portal to Hell House says hey. That's awesome. I'd love to check that place out. Man, so bad. I'd be like, Ro, come hold my hand. Go in here with me.
So what are you saying, Brent? I go in here. All I see in a window.
Just open up the video and pause it. And then share that screen.
All right, hold on.
Well, don't share the screen yet. You're sharing the screen already.
All right. Work
So
with me, folks, here. I'm sorry.
So stop sharing screen.
Hold on. All right.
Open that. Go back to your folder and open up that video. And pause it.
Okay.
And then share that video screen, that screen, when it says share video. Martha, what's up?
Work with me here, folks. I'm sorry.
See, this is why Brent's the techie person.
I know, right? I don't see that damn window.
When you go to share screen?
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you. All right.
Home tab. Window. All I have is output.
That's a frazzle frazzle.
I see this
play.
window.
It's all right. Just play the audio. We don't need to see it.
You heard the audio?
Yeah, we can hear the audio.
Okay. All right.
That's all you did last time. It was enough, I think.
Okay. So, I. Hold on a second here.
Make sure you share it.
I'm getting there. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Somebody Dan Stopper.
You vaped right when it did it, bro.
Yep.
Flashlight doesn't seem to be.
There it is.
Flashlight doesn't.
Play from the very beginning.
Somebody Dan Stopper. Doesn't seem to be. Somebody Dan Stopper.
Jared, are you possessed by the III spirit?
What's that?
Deb said, Jared, are you possessed by the III spirit?
I know, right? The freaking III spirit. So, yeah. I've never said III in my life. Ever. Ever. You know, I mean, I'm not a racist person, but that's a Jewish thing to say. That's an
I don't know if it's Jewish, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is Jewish.
You
Just
know?
like an old, like I've heard a lot of older people say it, like
It's an old saying.
Yeah, it's just an old way of
Yeah.
conveying frustration, I guess, or something. But
So,
and it's really it is kind of like low whispery, kind of like
yeah, it's very deep.
Yeah.
Very deep. Very strong on the wave pattern. It was up there pretty high.
Pirates don't say aye, they say arr.
Arr. So,
I mean, they don't say aye, but it's like aye, sir.
Aye, Captain.
So again, we'll be investigating that place. That was just a walkthrough, folks. That was just
And there's actually a couple other things that you guys caught there, EVP wise,
that we need to really look into, Ed, because why? Hey, Silver Wheels, thanks for coming in. Professional Paranormal Research, thanks for coming in. Bluegrass, thank you for coming in. Ed,
Thank
we
you all for coming
really
in.
need to look into why. Me and Brett were talking about this earlier this week. Why do we keep on getting look up?
Dude, Ed, I told Jared about this earlier. Listen. So Jared gets look up. Numerous times on our previous investigations, they're telling you to look up. It seems to me they're talking directly to you. Look up.
Hey, I'll say that this time.
Deb's saying she gets it too.
Good. So I told Jared my wife does watch this sometimes. But anyways, I was playing around with the Echo Vox this week and just messing around with it. So I'll just sit there and play with it. And dude, thank you so much. That's awesome. Anyways, as I'm playing it, just letting it go and randomly kind of saying something, I start realizing that look up is coming in quite often. I'm like, what the crap? And I actually like look up where? Are you up here? And they were like, stand up. Look, it said stand up, look up. So I stood up and I started waving my hand. I'm like, am I touching you? Like I'm kind of being facetious, right? Like, what am I touching you? Yeah, like wave my hand and it comes through. Yep, that tickles. I was like,
Unreal.
I was like, oh, maybe I should stop.
I'm done.
Yeah, I don't know if I should keep doing this in my own house. Hold on.
I am not touching you anymore.
No ghost touching. No ghost touching.
Get your.
Now you got a spirit. You're tickling them. What's Liz going to say about all of this?
Right. So Deb's saying she gets look up too. What's the 3 things that we get typically all the time? Hey, Marilyn, what's up? How are you? Remember Marilyn, Ed? We get look up, we get light, and we get stuck.
Yeah, and stuck. Stuck is real common.
Those are the 3 things that we've been getting a lot lately.
The light one, an interesting thing that we kind of brushed over, I don't even know if we ever talked about it on here, is in what was the mansion?
Tessa.
What was the mansion?
3.0 Tessa.
The what?
Wareheim?
The mansion. What was the mansion location we did?
Wareheim?
Wareheim. In the basement, through the Echo Vox, very clearly it says, do you remember this? It says, the thin veil is the light. No, not the thin veil, the thin verge. The thin verge, and the verge is the edge. The verge is the edge of something. The thin verge is the light. And I was like, this is a quick, simple statement that we could just brush over and ignore forever, or we can go back to it and be like, that means something. There's a clue there about something. And then Jared, you've brought up, I think you and I had the conversation about it, Benson Hammond House. We got a couple times like, that's me in the light.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the light. Like when the flashlight's on, it's like, that's me in the light. And then it was like, I'm in the light.
Yep.
And it's there's something there about the light.
Keep on repeating themselves in investigations. Yes, Tessa 3.0. That has the professional reverb. There's also a video on our channel on how to use the Echo Vox.
Yeah, and I will say, I know Jared, you're not a big fan of it. In what I was doing, I was actually messing around with the shuffle. So the shuffle speed, whatever that is. That's not something we use. Usually we use the auto blend.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting a lot more responses through the shuffle than the auto blend, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Cool.
Now, again, I don't claim my house should not be.
Carol, how are you? Thanks for coming in.
Active in any way, shape, or form. But I do think they're just kind of going around everywhere. So you open a door up and start talking, someone's liable to hear you, right?
And, they're just standing there. They're just standing there everywhere. I mean,
or maybe floating there because it's saying to look up.
Right? Who knows? Further research is needed, right?
That's right.
I always say further
But
research.
they are constantly saying, look up to us. And Deb confirmed the same. Anybody else getting looked up in their investigations.
Very interesting. Martha has been subscribing to everybody. Thank you, Martha. Everybody
Martha.
subscribe to everybody in here. I think everybody in the chat's blue. Everybody subscribe to everybody. All right. So we're going to talk about episode 3, part 2. Ed, are you okay? Oh,
he's on mute. Someone's moving around behind him. Is that a ghost?
Oh, fan.
No, it's a cat. The gato, el gato.
I think he's got a cat or a cat ghost.
No, it was a space heater, and just interrupt me while I'm doing things.
Ugh.
Get more blankets.
It's not even that cold.
So you know what? Out here, I like coming out here because it gets getting nice.
I love the cold.
My fingers are starting to get a little numb. Now I'm holding on to this cold vodka, but
yep. Again, folks, everybody that's in the chat tonight, when we're over, Heather has her 700 subscribers celebration. Please go on over. There's a link at the top, pinned to the top. Let's go over there and celebrate with Heather. So we're going to get into we got 24 minutes.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So first, episode 3, part 2. All right. Gresham Estates. We did it last week. Part 1. This is the ending of the investigation.
Wow, that's cool, Deb.
This is one that I'd want to share right off the get. This is Brent. Doing his thing.
Yeah, this was cool. This was our first remote.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in South Carolina, right? I
Yep.
couldn't make this investigation, so we set up a remote Zoom call, and I tried to conduct an investigation while they were upstairs. I was on a phone, so this is the view from the phone.
Pay no mind to the K2 going crazy. It's because the live stream.
Yeah, it's the live stream. So
there's an EVP here.
Yeah, there's an EVP though. So listen close to this.
In a new body, there is an appointed time for it, and it will happen. He is coming back, and when he comes back, those who are in him, who are believing, trusting in him, keeping their faith, persevering, and patient for his coming, looking for his coming, they will be caught up first.
That's clear.
Keeping their faith, persevering, and those who are in him, who are believing, trusting in him, keeping their faith, persevering, and patient for his coming, looking for his coming. Those who are in him, who are believing, trusting in him, keeping their faith, persevering, and patient for his coming, looking for his coming, they will be.
So,
for anybody who doesn't know, new people here, I am faith-based, and you're going to hear me preach. That's why I'm here. I preach to the Spirit. So, get a lot of Bible talk from me.
There is a promise. Now, me and Ed, while this is going on, me and Ed are upstairs with Jackie. Jackie's manning the camera, and we're in the bathroom trying to get the location of Commodore Isaac Mayo's bedroom. And it's funny how the things that were going on in Brent's session seem to have popped over to this session.
Guys, Gresham was so awesome.
It's sick. So, do you want this door closed? Closed.
Transform body.
Closed. Yeah. Can you close the door? So, do you want this door closed? Closed. Closed. Yeah. Can you close the door? So, do you want this door closed? Close.
Transform body.
Close.
I love it.
Love it.
I love it.
Transform body. Downstairs, Brent was talking about transforming the body.
Yep.
It comes through upstairs during me and Ed's ITC session.
And again, I'm in South Carolina, so it's so cool. I'm in South Carolina doing a remote session. So it's just a speaker broadcasting my voice.
In, Perpetual.
Right? Broadcasting my voice. And the spirits are responding not just locally, right there in front of wherever they are, in my vicinity where I can see, but upstairs to the entire house. Awesome.
Listen to that. Joe
What?
said he don't go to church, but he would if Brent was the preacher.
Yeah.
See you later, Perpetual. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah, that's pretty cool right
Peripheral.
there. I mean,
Peripheral.
Peripheral.
Peripheral. You said perception.
He was in a
I started early tonight, boys. It's been a long flipping week, if you know what I mean. Live PD is still.
I know. Sorry, guys. I can't help it. Live PD out here. This is how real we are.
Ridgely County going crazy about that.
I thought you were like out in the country and everything. You got more sirens than Glen Burnie.
You know what's crazy? Dude, I moved down here. Like, I'm getting away from Baltimore. We ain't gonna hear no sirens. We ain't gonna hear no gunshots.
Spectoral. I say things the way that I want to.
That's right.
I'm from Maryland. That's what we do.
Yeah, says I'm an American.
All right. So there's two more clips that we want to share from this investigation. Again, if you haven't watched episode 3, part 2, it's a good one.
1 and 2. I mean, seriously.
Get on the channel and watch that damn thing because it's good. So this is where Ed starts to feel a possible attachment.
Yes.
Coming
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Hold on a second. All right. Here's where it happens. There's also some very good Echo Vox responses coming through in here. So listen closely.
Guys, there's so much that comes through in this entire investigation. You guys got to watch it.
Just so you know, this won't be the last time that we come here.
Hopefully.
Look him on. You are home. Look. You're not coming home with me. You can't follow me. No, you're staying here. Questions coming through a few times.
Question did come through a few times this night.
Look him on.
So, pause it real quick. I got a comment on this. Right here.
What's up?
So, they're saying, bring us up today then. All right. Now, I'm downstairs talking about, Jesus is coming one day, and he is going to raise those who are in him, new bodies, glorified, incorruptible, immortal. And you guys are upstairs getting comments like, raise us up today then. Get us back to it. Let's have it happen.
Brent's down there preaching, and we're getting things like that coming through. I mean, it's.
I hear you, Tessa.
It just adds to the fact. I want to go a little bit before that.
Tessa, I hope you're locked and loaded.
Because there's things that are going on in here that.
Yeah, this one.
Death. How many
Brent, get them.
Brent, get them.
are here?
Flesh.
I said flesh downstairs.
Brent said flesh a couple times.
I told him you're getting new flesh if you're in him.
And do you see
Honey,
each other?
12.
Brent. Why would I say Brent's name?
Label
his parts is weird to me. Label his part.
Weird.
Christian.
And here, pause it real quick. Pause it real quick. I'm gonna tell you guys, go watch this. Go watch this video, because every time I'm preaching, every time I'm giving the word, there are those spirits who like just seriously latch onto it and are thankful, and there are some that are like staunchly against it. Like there's a statement in here, and I'm not gonna. I want you to play it. You guys watch it and find it, and it's like we live on right now. And I really think that's a statement against what I'm saying, where they're like, screw you and your, beliefs. We're alive right now. We're fine. Look, we're still existing, even outside of the flesh. Others are like, we want flesh. We want to get back into a body. So this is exactly what we want. It's interesting.
Ed, what were you feeling right there when this is through? Yes, that's through the Echo Box, Carol. This is all Echo Box interaction. Slow setting.
Cassie, love you. Everybody, Weeping Willow. Sorry, she's heading out. Weeping Willow.
Cassie, thanks for stopping in. Jackie, thanks for coming in. You lost your... No, you didn't. Your wrench is there. What are you talking about?
Upstairs is through the Echo Box. What was downstairs when I was doing the that remote, that was EVP. That was straight up EVP.
Yep. Good night, Cass. Thanks for coming in. But Ed, what were you feeling there?
Hey, that was actually a year ago this month.
Yeah.
Right back.
Popped up in my memories the other day. It's hard to recall because it was so long ago. But I do remember that there was a connection going on there.
Yeah.
And they were basically thanking me because there's a spot in there where I think I was tapped in pretty well to them. And I just felt the feeling of gratitude from them that I was communicating, what they were getting, and that we had shown up and were able to, provide some answers for them or actually relate to them. They were kind of stuck amongst themselves, and we bring them into the forefront.
Bring them some interaction.
And the worst line in there is, "We will be back again." I mean, all intention. We get the opportunity to go back, but we can't predict what happens,
I hope we can. The door's not closed. The door's not closed.
We were lined up to keep going back, but I understand that these locations, sometimes they got to do what's best to keep them operating. They can't depend on us all the time. So,
yeah, hopefully we can. And I'm going to keep on pushing that narrative. Hey, we need to get back. We need to get back, even if it's just on the first floor.
Yeah.
But here's another
one. Gresham, it's down in actually it's Mayo. The Mayo area.
Maryland, this was Commodore Isaac Mayo's home, which is what Mayo's named after and why the Naval Academy is in Annapolis. He was supposed committed suicide in the house, but we don't think so.
I call shenanigans.
Huh?
I call shenanigans on that.
I call shenanigans. Marilyn, if you're subscribed to the channel, go. Hey, Riley, what's up?
See, I told you.
Marilyn, if you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, go to episode 3, part 1 and 2. Watch both of those. That's from this location. It's very good. Very good. Riley, thanks for coming in tonight. I'm glad you had a good time at the tour.
Riley, I talked about you earlier, and I told him about how, it turned you on wanting to do more and everything. That was the kind of people we like to see there.
I'm doing real good tonight, Jackie 215.
And
I don't have work tomorrow, and me, Ed, and my beautiful fiance will be at one of my favorite haunted locations tomorrow, talking about ghosts. So I'm happy.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So we're going to share one more with you tonight. This is another instance where Ed is feeling, and you can see Ed react. This is where Ed's feeling like he's got some possible attachments getting ready to happen. And I'll go into here and share screen. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This
Marilyn,
one.
you're always busy when I have a tour.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Notice the flashlight over there. Just
Can you tell us one of your major trophies that you brought back?
did you keep them? My bad. Somebody's not
You
that.
can't attach to me. It's my pleasure, but you have to stay here. I'm sorry. But I will come back and visit you for sure. We will be coming back.
I hate that every time I hear it.
We will.
We will be back. I promise, boys. We're going back there.
I definitely want to go. I mean,
I
wanna go,
promise
man.
you, we will eventually go back.
But pause it. So, yeah, Ed. I mean, this should bring it all back to you. I remember watching the review, like going through the review and seeing this and being like, oh, I know. Like something just jumped on him. Like Ed's getting guys, Ed gets bombarded. Like through these investigations, he's just getting like hit with with communication, whatever it is. He he's hearing it and feeling it. And he's used to, and I'm not trying to talk to you for you, Ed, but
No, you're good.
he's used to this. He's used to the constant just being an antenna. So when Ed's like, stop, no, you cannot. You know it's legit serious. Like it just went to red level. And I saw that. I was like, holy crap, what? Whoa.
About to be like Jared to fight a spirit.
Yeah.
Back away, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, with that one, it definitely felt like something was starting to be like I said, they were grateful that I was providing communication and a link for them and everything. And then it just felt like, oh, okay, well, here's a little bit more for you. I'm like, oh, hold on.
Yeah,
look.
and this is hours. This is hours into the investigation.
This is the last room of the night.
Yeah, this is like coming up on the end before you guys went outside. So this is right at the end, and they're like, you know what? One of them is like, you know what? Almost, it feels to me almost like they're like, they know they're getting the communication they've never ever had in this location. Zero, period.
Now they got
they got it, and it's like someone's like, I cannot let this go. I'm just going to latch onto this guy so he hears me forever.
Well, and look, the proof of it even more was it when people watch it, you can hear the spirits talking amongst themselves through the echo box and all the Thaggards and all that, and the potential cannibalism and things.
All the things they want to get out, like they have so much they want to tell, and it's almost like they sense the end is coming to that window of opportunity that they're like, okay, someone's like, nope, I'm just gonna hang on to this guy and he's gonna have to hear me forever. I'm not, because right before that you were in another room and you were like, you guys have to stay here.
Yeah.
And then I can just imagine when I'm be like, you know what, screw it, I'm taking a chance because I'm going. Someone's getting me out of here.
I got no people in my house. I don't need more in here.
These spirits don't listen to me, but you gotta hear me.
Again, if you haven't seen episode 3, part 1 and 2, go to the channel and check that out. They're both really good. It's some of the best work that we did.
Do it alone. I'm gonna tell you this.
Always take someone with you, whether you're or your experience. 2 people.
Take someone with you. Yeah, I mean, Jared and I can tell you this. Both of us had experiences on our own before we started investigating.
Mm-hmm.
But neither one of us went investigating on our own. We said, we grew up together, so we understood what was going on, what we had experienced, and we're like, we both have the interest. Let's do this. I say find somebody that understands that you connect with and do it for real.
Yeah.
And Riley, we'll have more events coming up in 2023 as Pasadena Paranormal that will, me and Ed will be a part of. Brent might not be a part of them down in South Carolina, but me and Ed will.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's up?
So Riley, yes, if you're both two people, both beginners, that's how everybody starts. Everybody starts as a beginner. Ed didn't get into this until he came into a tour of Benson Hammond House with us.
Yeah.
With Jared and I started off just on our own. Like, okay,
Ed started off in itself in the children's room in Benson Hammond.
Yeah.
While me and Brent were outside vaping.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, exactly. That's how Ed started off. And Jared and I just, kind of kicked it off and started talking to locations like, hey, this is what we do. Our first location happened to be an historic building of a buddy of Jared's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turned into a vape shop, but it was an old fire station. That was our first legit investigation.
Maryland.
Hey, that's a good point. Marilyn just said that's how she met me, right? Marilyn was on that investigation. Why didn't Marilyn get locked in a room by herself? Why was it me?
Hey, we don't determine.
If I remember correctly, Edward, you wanted it.
Yeah.
So I said,
I was asking.
Or was it Brent that said, "Hey, Ed, do you mind staying here?"
That's what it was. Because
Marilyn, don't forget, Brent was there too. Marilyn.
Look, someone has to get the short straw. Okay. All right. Now look, if you're interested in it, get into it. Yep. If you're going to get into it, be legit with it. Start understanding not just don't just go into it like, hey, I want to see if there's ghosts and I'm going to use this technology that everybody's using. If you're going to get into it and you have some kind of sensory like Ed, hone it. Find someone like Ed that you can talk to. Yep. And
find somebody separate.
Or just find somebody you can confide in that you trust.
Well, with this team is me and Brent are the tech guys, the ITC guys, and Ed's the sensitive.
Yeah.
So we can formulate a plan from
that builds
paranormal guy and the sensitive paranormal guy and put it together,
right?
And create a floor plan.
But if you're sensitive, find somebody you can trust in that you honestly think is legit and talk to them. All right. And understand what you can do and get out there and do it. And find somebody who works well with you to do that. If you're a tech person, if you're telling real quick, Ed, if you're tech, don't just go out and grab stuff that everybody's using and try and use it. Learn and understand what people are using. It works. Yeah. Pick something and say, okay, like the Echovox. Start learning that tool. Play with it when you're in a location that you think is not active. So you understand what it is, baseline it, and then go do an investigation. But get into it.
But
Amber, what's up? Go ahead, Ed.
One of the things that too is I mean, it's not easy to find somebody who, like, with me being sensitive. The other team, I want to say there's 4 of them, 5 of us who may be sensitive over there. And sometimes it clouds. But if you're the only one on a team, I mean, there's other people who I talk to like, hey, look, this is something I got going on. How's it go? If it's good to reach out to somebody, get some guidance on it, so you know how to develop that skill on your own and how to interpret. I mean, I'm still learning day to day as it is myself with things.
And you know what, Ed? So are we with technology. Right? Do, Ray, Egon.
Don't cross the streams.
Hey, real quick. I know we only have a couple minutes. Amber from Amber's Paraworld. Jared.
Be safe.
Look, on the ship. That spirit that passed her. I had you watch that short. Guys, if you haven't seen that,
very cool.
That's not a person. Have you seen that?
Amber, if that's not a person standing there next to you, that's
holy crap. Everybody should go watch Amber's Paraworld channel. She's got a short on there where she moves out of the way and legit a lady walks by her. Hair and all, you can see it.
The hair is shining.
My brain blew up. I've watched it over 100 times. I am.
If it's not a person, that's crazy.
I can't believe that's not viral right now.
Yep, that's very good. Very good.
Yes, the whole video is badass. Go watch the entire video, but she's got a short just of that clip. It will blow your mind. Legit. Holy crap.
All right. Well, we got 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds. So that's it for tonight. Again, there's a link up at the top. Heather has a premiere tonight or a live celebrating her 700 subscribers. Go ahead for the folks on YouTube. Go up there and click that link and go hang out with Heather for a little bit. But we'll be at Benson Hammond tomorrow for the folks on Facebook. If you want to come hang out with me, Jackie, and Ed, we'll be there from 12 to 1:30. And we'll have the ghost box and the Bible box, and it should be a good time. But that's it. Have a good weekend. So, for me.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. You forgot to say something, didn't you?
Yep, for me.
Oh, okay. It's at the end.
And Brent.
And Ed.
We wish you adieu, and we will not let you walk into that darkness alone. Have a good weekend.
Love y'all.
See you.